A couple weeks ago, I released a video where I tried out the ideas you all left for me in the comments section. And everyone seemed to enjoy that video. So today, we're trying out even more of your ideas. Let's get to it. First up is a super fun sounding idea that reads, I don't know if it works, but since a wing moves up a little when tilted up, could you make a very inefficient fan / flying machine by attaching wings in a circle around a large wheel? I also don't know if this would work, but one thing's for sure, it sounds pretty awesome. So let's give it a shot. I started off by chopping down some trees, as I figured they would be lightweight enough to lift off the ground. Then I got to work, trying to come up with a fan that I hoped would be capable of taking flight. Along the way, this is what I ended up with. Yeah, I realized I was gonna have a hard time getting liftoff. So, I added more fans. I'd rather not say how long I actually spent on this, simply because I thought it would be hilarious if I could get it to work. After countless day and night cycles, this was my final design. And it was successful at levitating a few times, but I didn't get it to actually fly. Still, a pretty awesome idea. Up next is make a mech out of one of those falling rocks. Sounds good to me. Let's go grab a rock and see what we can do to it. I decided to put a bunch of stabilizers on this, as well as some big wheels so that it has excellent control. And since it's a mech, I have to give it some arms and something that resembles a face. With all of my criteria being met, I present to you my super duper Skyrock Mech 3000. Let's go test it out. And yeah, the Skyrock Mech has no problem blowing up mobs. But for some reason, this rock does not like to be driven around. As you can see here, it's just bouncing all over the place. Even though I made sure that all the wheels were lined up properly. Overall, it was still fun. I still have more things to try out, but I just wanted to say that it would mean the world to me if you helped me reach 1,000 subs by the end of February. So, if you're not subbed, hit that button, pretty please, and thank you. With that out of the way, up next, we have this. Now, the part I want to focus on is the spinning shrine propeller, because I think I could use that to build something pretty cool. To find the propeller and motor, you need to come to this shrine located here on the map. Once you have the items, be sure to save them to your auto builds. Now, let's get to work making some sort of plane out of these items. Not gonna lie, I don't entirely know how to make these work, but I'm down to try and figure something out. So, here goes attempt number 1. And yeah, we got nothing. I forgot to use electrical parts to power this. That's okay, I'll figure this out. So, I added 2 shock emitters. And now, this is starting to look pretty promising. Now on to making Jank Airplane number 2. One thing's for sure, it kinda looks like an airplane. Let's go test it out. And wow, we do in fact have liftoff. Oh, yep, here we go. This looks better. I'm thinking I would maybe have better control of this thing if I added more fans, but I feel like that kind of defeats the purpose of the huge propeller. Oh well. I'ma do it anyways. And yeah, to no surprise, works great. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna find many uses for this propeller in my future videos. So that's something to look forward to. Also, if you have any ideas of things I should try, leave them in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, leave a thumbs up and consider subscribing. And as always, I'll catch you next time.